Hanson's fifth studio album, Shout It Out, pays homage to the 60s and 70s soul sounds that inspired them when they started out in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Many have said that the album is big on songs that are perfect to blast on our iPods and stereo, especially during the summer season. And in the video for the lead single, the bros show a whole new side that we've never seen before: their dancing skills. Kaboom!
Well, I mean, Shout It Out is probably the most concise statement about us as a band on an album. I mean, it really is. I think it's the most sort of fluid. It was very much recorded in one session, one main session, over a couple of weeks where we recorded a lot of live arrangements, and you hear in that album us going back to those first influences. It's a little bit more R&B, not in a modern sense, but in a, Motown, and it has some more rock and roll influences. And of course, we love singer-songwriters and craftsmen, great songwriters, so you hear that in there as well. But
there's certain textures on this record that are definitely new and unique. Obviously, there's horn parts throughout the whole record. I think that's a sound that's always been sort of in the background of what we do, but I think it really takes a forefront with this record and sort of adds a different flavor to the way people hear it. I think just the sound of us playing together, you hear more than in any other record. I think that styles. Well, just us playing together as a unit and the way we sound when you break it down a little more and you go, here's just bass, drums, guitar, piano, and the vocals, and that. I think that just makes it an exciting record. There's a lot of energy on this album, I think, that's different from others. Yeah. That is that live energy.
Well, Think About Something was a song that stood out in the songs from the very beginning of the process because it really is driven by the rhythm. You hear the cowbell, you hear the ding, 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 and it has a really a retro feel to it. And when we were thinking about songs to introduce this album, that one we felt like was a great way to start because it feels like a celebration. It feels like it makes you want to stand up and dance, and it makes you feel reminiscent of the past music that we love. And I think with the video, we felt like that scene from the Blues Brothers, which is what we basically recreated, the famous movie from 1980. We felt like that scene with the dancing and kind of the slightly lighthearted feeling helped us kind of interpret the feeling of that song. And when you see a music video, it's really supposed to kind of be an extension of that song and make you feel something that the song on its own can't. And or
accentuate what the song is.
So yeah, we feel like when you watch the video and you hear this song, hopefully people they connect with something that has always been there in our band, which is just a pop sensibility and a love of melody. But it also kind of adds a new element that makes them go, oh, I want to find out more.
It's the first dancing video Hanson has ever done, and so that was a unique thing for us. Zach and I actually had to memorize some dance moves. It was a lot more painful for me than it was for you, I think.
It's painful all around. I had to watch you.
Exactly.